SaaS marketers have a tough job. There, I said it. To be honest, truly all marketing is tough. But imagine marketing something that has no physical presence. Imagine marketing something that is constantly changing. And imagine marketing something that the average person has no even basic understanding of. SaaS marketing is not for the faint of heart. It is super challenging. And it is different than virtually every other kind of marketing that is out there in the world. In today's video, I want to point out some of those differences. However, I also want to do something else. I want to highlight some of the inherent advantages of using YouTube ads to market SaaS. And hopefully, I can make your job as a marketer a little bit easier. So if you're excited for this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, leave any comments or questions that you may have in the comments down below, and if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Thank you so much. Let's get right into it. Okay, so getting right into it with 3 big wins for using YouTube ads for SaaS marketing. SaaS products in general can be new or confusing to a lot of people. So the first step in the process is to educate. Enter YouTube ads. Number 1 is quick, easy, and effective education. Video ads on YouTube provide you with the opportunity to really communicate, demonstrate, and educate your viewers on your product or service. Compared to other ad platforms where you need to first get people's attention, and then usually there's a call to action where they need to click or go somewhere like a landing page, and then, and only then, can you start educating them about your actual product or service. With all these extra steps and clicking and layers, this is all just friction that with each additional step, you're guaranteed to be losing people at each one of those actions. And as mentioned before, SaaS can sometimes be very confusing or convoluted for people to understand. So it's not always the best approach to try to explain and just tell people about it. But the most effective way can really be just to show and demonstrate how your service or product works. And there are companies out there like Monday.com who are using YouTube ads to do just this, and they are absolutely killing it. Take a look at this screen share so you can see for yourself. And then number 2 is customer retention. With SaaS businesses, most of your revenue is going to come from existing customers. And this isn't your fault. This just is the nature of how SaaS businesses tend to work. So say for example, you're able to increase your customer retention by just 5%. You could actually see your entire business profitability go up by almost 75% in some cases. Customer retention in the SaaS industry is absolutely critical. So you're definitely gonna wanna spend a lot of time focusing on learning how to retain these customers, and possibly even more focus on customer retention than on customer acquisition. This is a refreshing outlook to apply for somebody that's using YouTube ads, because although it is important to keep an eye out on your customer acquisition cost, it's also really good to know that once you do spend the money to earn these customers, as long as you treat them right, hopefully they will stick around and you can get a great return on strong customer retention. And if you're looking for more information on this subject, I actually have another video about this, about how to reduce customer acquisition cost. And it's by using a sneaky little approach about creating an entire product ecosystem, and by liquidating the cost of purchase while indoctrinating users. So we'll link that somewhere here. It's called How to Sell SaaS with YouTube Ads. And then the third and final win for YouTube ads with SaaS is free trials. So if you were selling a physical product and you were just to give away free merchandise, you could never do it. It would end up hurting sales too much and definitely eating into the bottom line in a big way. However, with SaaS products, it's actually a good thing to give away free trials. You can do things like freemium models or 90-day free trials, but you've got lots of options to give people the opportunity to try out your product or service. However, one caveat that it's important that I tell you about is that sometimes by giving away free stuff and free trials, it can take a lot longer for you to recoup the cost of advertising. So just be aware of this, and typically this type of strategy works well with businesses that maybe have deeper pockets or are venture backed. And again, another perfect example of this are companies like Monday.com and Grammarly, because these are big companies that are really crushing it with their YouTube ads, and it's super effective if you are able to take this strategy. So keeping this caveat in mind, if you are somebody that is able to offer free trials, it can be a really great approach, because if you're running YouTube ads that show and demonstrate your product, naturally the next logical step for people is that they're gonna wanna then try it out for themselves. And ideally, they're gonna wanna try it out risk-free, AKA a free trial. In conclusion, SaaS marketing is definitely a beast of its own, and it has its challenges. However, YouTube ads can definitely be an incredible way to market this type of business, especially given the 3 big wins that we just covered, which are immediate education, customer retention, and free trials. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you got tons of value from this video. Please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!